Fuck around, make my 40 pop.
Do y'all think it's possible that Kawaki gets caught even though omnipotence is a thing?
Caught? What do you mean by caught? Like in his lie?
Yeah, like people start to realize that, hey, he's in on an omnipotence thing. Maybe he's not truly the son of the Hokage, and he's actually what Boruto is.
Well, you would have to like maybe draw a distinction, because omnipotence doesn't protect the lie. Them not talking about it protects the lie. Omnipotence just switched their position. So the lie itself can, once you learn about the lie, you're like, well, motherfucker lying. So like all we think Kawaki's Boruto and vice versa, and they have like their history shows, but the lie isn't from omnipotence. That's just them lying. So yeah, I don't think the lie is going to be protected by omnipotence at all, actually.
I think the enchanting ability gives us an idea or a look into a lot of what the current omnipotence is going to be. Like, everybody already knew that they were being affected by Ada's enchanting ability, but they still did fall in love with her. But they were still under the guise that it was fake. So like, I don't know. They knew, but they didn't know.
but the one constant there is that omnipotence is directly affecting that situation. With the lie, the omnipotence is not linked to that lie. Now you could say that the histories of the people may factor into what people believe as it pertains to the lie. So you could say, well, we believe that Boruto is actually Kawaki. And we believe he killed Naruto, but it turns out like that's a lie. Well, who do we believe? Do we really think Boruto would lie about this? Like, do we really think Kawaki is telling the truth? So like through like this backdoor kind of way, omnipotence could affect how people perceive who the lie comes from, but the lie in and of itself is not linked to omnipotence directly.
Like, hypothetically, how would Kawaki get caught though? Like, if Jura pulls up and says, hey, where's Naruto? Is that gonna do anything? Is that gonna be substantive?
If he says where's Naruto, and then Kawaki says, or they say he's dead or something like that, like if they give an answer and they say no, Kawaki sealed them away, be the prefaces, like the beginning of the reversal of omnipotence, because then they'll have to question what's going on if Naruto is really sealed, like these beings. I mean, if they trust what they say or not, though.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll trust them.
Yeah, it's the son of the Hokage, so.
Yeah,
but then you got Shikamaru and stuff like that, he's starting to question his own memory too. So
I think like if Jura shows up, it is possible from like, I don't know, certain people's perspective that he just doesn't know Naruto's dead. He's like, yo, where Naruto? He's like, oh, he's gone. Oh no, he's not. It's like, oh, I don't fucking know you. And the status quo is that he's gone. So fuck you, he's gone, right? So even if he's like, he arrives, asks, and then tells the truth about it or whatever, I don't think people will like believe the divine trees. I mean, and then one would imagine they're like attacking people, so they damn sure not gonna believe them. It may give them something to think about, but then like omnipotence gonna slide into the DMs and just course correct that real quick. So there's that. And then how is he going to be found? It's also like you would go to Ada. Like you actually wouldn't go directly to Kawaki, because Ada is the one that told Shikamaru. Now you can get, obviously, like you can do like 1 + 1 = 2 type, but like the first initial thing is like we need to question Ada, because she's the one that told us this. So from that particular point, Ada could just say, well, you. Look, you can say I'm lying, and what you gonna do about it? Because the material situation is the same. Y'all can't deal with Damon. Y'all can't deal with me. What you gonna do about it? If I just say, you know what, maybe I was lying. So what? Or I was telling the truth. You saying I'm lying? Somebody saying I'm not telling the truth? I'm saying that I am. And if you got a problem with that, you ain't gonna do shit about it. The Kawaki ain't gonna fight for you, because Kawaki is secretly, they don't know this in this hypothetical, telling the lie. Maybe Boruto, but he's the enemy, so you're not counting on him to help you. So their material situation is still the same. They can't fuck with Damon, and they can't fuck with Ada. So even if they find out about the lie, they need to go to Ada first, and all Ada gotta do is stand on business, bullshit business, business nevertheless, and then be like, man, I don't care. Whatever you talking about right now, I don't care. What you gonna do about it? And they oh fuck, well gee, nothing. That's gonna be the answer to that. But we know narratively, to Bar's point, maybe Ada is becoming disenfranchised with Kawaki, to the point where she will disseminate the information honestly. She did do that with Boruto, to be fair. So she does have like a morality about her, even though she's like a piece of person. So it's interesting. You know, people are complex, I suppose, but yeah. I guess if Ada spills the beans from some breakdown with Kawaki, then sure. But if it's just as it stands, Ada doesn't even need to admit to it because they can't do nothing about it. So yeah.
Who do you guys think is going to be the first fight?
Well, I was about to ask about Jura. Well, if I give a first fight, I'd say Konohama versus Matsuri, because I think you could possibly get Konohama about the paint early. Either that, either him or Bug though. Either him or Bug. Bug could get out the paint early too.
Bro, this dude, bro. I agree. I think I think it's gonna happen at the same time. You'll probably get like panels. Obviously there'll be a chronological order because you can't show them all at once. No, that's not how time works. But I think Mitsuri's a good pick for sure. But I think if you want to kind of kick it off with like a bang, you just show them all at once and you show like reaction shots or something like that.
Yeah, that would be. Y'all think Jura got access to Naruto?
Maybe because Bug is like negging Senrigan abilities. Maybe Jura can neg like Daikokuten.
Even past that, we don't even know who Jura is like a Shinju of. Like he could be a Shinju of Kawaki or Ishiki.
I love that.
Just have access to it.
That if that's the case, then yeah, sure. Can we get a name for Kawaki's dojutsu? Like over or under 50%? The next 10 chapters, we get a name for that visual prowess. What do you think?
10 the next year?
The next,
I go under. I'd go under.
That's crazy, bro.
We have to.
We still out here calling this shit the Dharma wheel, bro. Like, can we get a name?
Dharma Khan.
That's crazy. Just name it already, bro. I call it Kawaki's dojo or Ishiki's nameless dojo. Like, come on, bro. What is this? But yeah, I think if your idea that he's like depending on who he's like based off of, Jura, then yeah, sure, I think it works. But until that's
what if he's like the main body of the Tensei's, like the main brain?
Yeah, I think Bug's gonna eat him. I think Bug is gonna probably target all of the other Shinju so he can like reconstitute all his power, and he's gonna be like the main villain. That's what I think. And before that happens, like Hidari is gonna like give his power to Sarada. Mitsuri is gonna give her power to like fucking Konohamaru. We're gonna like fucking Super Saiyan, like World's Strongest, that movie, that Dragon Ball movie, like we're in fighting the main villain and shit. That's what we're gonna do. This will be Bug, Big Bug, the Hitty God.
Big Bug, the Hitty God. Big Bug.
It's a knife.